Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your great support. Now, fellow Kenyans, I have got two things to talk about in this video, and I want you to follow me from the beginning up to the end, because I think this one is very much important. One thing that I have to say, or one thing that I can say, is that this government is full of people who, I don't know, I think what we can say is that these guys have abolished the constitution. They are literally not following the constitution. They don't care about what the constitution says. Because tell me why these guys decide to arrest MARAGA. There is a former Chief Justice is being arrested. Why? This is the reason. This guy is being arrested because wameenda kwa streets. They are having a peaceful demonstration because of what is happening in National Park. These guys have decided to take 1,300 acres that wanajenga parking. That is what the county government of Nairobi is doing. They've decided to take a section of the park, of the Nairobi National Park, kujenga parking.
Don't leave the park. Don't leave the park. Don't leave the park.
Chini ya uongozi wangu hakutakuwa na mtu mkubwa. Kama rais anatii sheria, ni nani mwingine anaweza kusema hawezi kutii? Si kila mtu anatii. Tutaandamana na wao tuhakikishe ya kwamba katiba yetu imeheshimiwa. Umeona mumezungumziwa hapa, wakati ya 2024 vijana waliuawa, wengine wakatekwa nyara. Ukiwa na katiba inasema maisha ya binadamu, maisha ya kila mmoja, awe ni nani, awe ni chokora kwa barabara, ni maisha ya dhamana, lazima hiyo ichungwe. Katiba ya Kenya inasema Wakenya wapewe utu. Mkenya apewe utu. Kama Mkenya ni mgonjwa, na mnajua iko magonjwa mengine iko na inahitaji pesa nyingi ya kutibu. Mtu akiwa na...
And remember, this parking that these guys are building, what I charge. Do you see where the problem is coming from? So that is literally what these guys are trying to do. Like, why would you do that? And then una arrest CJ. Okay, I know that this government is so much desperate. I know that desperation is what is driving these guys crazy. Like, literally, it is what is making them to do all these things, all these shenanigans, all these things that they're doing. But why can't you just... David MARAGA is someone, okay, tunasema kwamba hatuwezi sema kwamba ni activist. This guy has served in the government, in a high office. He's been one of the most respected men. So why would you just decide to arrest him? Unaona jinsi ambavyo mzee anavurugwa akiingizwa kwa lori ya polisi, ati anapelekwa Central Police Station simply because they've been demonstrating. Najua kuna mtu atasema kwamba nobody is above the law. Yes, I know that nobody is above the law. But what was the offense of these guys? That is my question. What was the offense of these people? These people went on the street. They had a peaceful demonstration. They were not fighting anybody. They did not destroy anything. What they were doing, or what they did, was very simple. They were talking, or they were singing, "Long live the park." Why? Because the government of Nairobi County, together with the national government, being led by William Samoei Ruto, have decided to build a park. A parking lodge, parking ya magari, wamechukua a section of 1,300 acres, wanajenga parking. That parking wanajenga, they will be charging people. Hiyo pesa itakuwa na charge people, itakuwa inaingia kwa mfuko yao. So are you seeing how this government is trying to rotate around one thing? This is how this government is operating. Even wanafanya. Nothing more, nothing less. That is exactly how they are behaving. And they'll keep on behaving like that up to the end. The second story of the day, I've listened to BITOK. speaking, and I've been like, if these are the people that we think are wise, are smart upstairs, at the end they wanaongoza our Ministry of Education, then we are doomed.
This government is putting 770 billion in education. Alafu watu wachache wanataka kuja kuharibu. Watu wachache wanataka kulete mnyoko. We are not going to accept. We are going to stand firm. Tutawaendea. We will deal with them individually. It is not about collective. Hata mashule tatu hapa Bomet ambao wanaleta mchezo. We are going to isolate the students who are bringing problem. We deal with their parents. We deal with the students, and there will be no excuse whatsoever for anybody who is disturbing the peace in our schools. The school system in Kenya is working very well. There is no tension in our schools. 99.2% of our schools are safe, and students and learning is going on without any problem. Ama mnasemaje watu wa Bomet? Mnasemaje watu wa Bomet? Mnasemaje watu wa Bomet? Si tuache tuangalia watoto wachache walete shida. Wengine wanaleta vitu ya mambo ya madawa. Wengine wanaleta vitu mchezo. So we are working very closely with the Minister of Interior, with our DCs, our county directors, to ensure that we do proper cleaning of our system so that learning can continue. We are not going to spare anybody. If you are a parent encouraging bad manners in school, we'll also come for you. We are going to go for everybody because our education system cannot be compromised. We are putting a lot of money, we are putting a lot of investment, and we are not going to entertain any nonsense or any side shows that's going to bring distraction or is going to divert our attention from focusing on the right thing on matters education. Hatutaki mchezo. Na mimi kama BITOK nimesema tutashikana na watu ambao tunataka kuchunga nchi, tujenge elimu yetu ili tuende wapi? Mbele. And I want to call upon our leaders here, led by our area member of parliament and our senator and our PS Aurelia here. Let us team up together to stop this menace. Let us say no as Bomet to these guys. How can we say because of 3 schools in Bomet striking, we want to close 1,800 schools? It is not possible. It is impossible. We cannot accept. Those are side shows. How watoto wote in 1,797 schools are peaceful. They are going on with their education. Alafu tatu, watu wanaingia huko wanaleta incitement, mnatuambia tufunge mashule. Hakuna mashule za kufunga. Mmesikia kwamba kuna changamoto taifa la Kenya kwa mambo ya strike. Kuna mashule chache taifa letu ambayo wanaleta nyoko. Na nataka kuchukua nafasi niseme kwamba out of our 9,500 schools in Kenya, secondary schools, it's only less than 80 schools which are creating problem. We have 3.2 million learners in Kenya. About only 2,000 are bringing problem. We are not going to close or interfere with our calendar of our schools because of a few students who are bringing problem in our country. We cannot accept to be distracted by a few criminal students who are engaging in bad activities in our schools. We are going to stand very firm, and we request all the stakeholders, all the leaders to team up with us so that we can be able to do the right thing. Ama mnasema ni watu wa Bomet. We have told the principals and the teachers, don't force these students to do exams. Negotiate with them. If they are not ready and you think exam, whether it is mock, whether it is continuous assessment, kama inaleta shida, ongea na wanafunzi. Kama wako tayari, afadhali uongee nao. Ili, ama namna gani jamani? Afadhali shule ichomeke, afadhali kuongea na wanafunzi. Si afadhali exam ikuwe postponed. Ama namna gani? Kuliko kulazimisha hawa.
We are really doomed. Can you listen to what BITOK was saying? And lastly, though this one of Gachagua, we are going to talk about it in the next video. Issue regarding Gachagua's impeachment motion, I think it's going to end today. So leo ndio watu wanaenda kujua kama Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa impeached kweli ama ilikuwa vurugu tu ya hapa na pale. But the truth of the matter is that we are in a point where we are in a nation where nobody cares about the rule of law, nobody cares about the constitution, nobody cares about anything. As long as William Ruto tells us to the left, that is the direction we are going to take. Ruto akisema watu waende right, that is where people are going to take. I would like to know what you think at the comment section, fellow Kenyans.